Welcome to St. Pete Times Forum. Tonight, a wonderful matchup between the Buffalo Sabres and the Tampa Bay Lightning. With Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich, almost ready for the opening face-off.
Doc, this should be a tightly contested game. Getting the nod in goal for Buffalo, Martin Biron. And at the other end of the ice for Tampa Bay, Nikolai Habibulin.
It's still early in the year, Darren. How important are these games?
Momentum, that might be the key word in these early season games, Doc. The teams that can grab it early may be able to carry it a long way.
We're just about ready for the start of tonight's game in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay wins the draw. Shooting. Turns him away. Loose puck. Chased down by Le Cavalier. Shoots. Save. Chatan moves in. Stopped. St. Louis gets control. Front of the goal. In the corner. Retrieved in the defensive end. Dumont on the wing. Puts one on goal. Knocked away. Tampa Bay with a line change. Pass to Modine. Briere behind the net. Into the offensive zone. A Finneganov with the puck. Hashed with the puck. Cleared out by Boyle. Drury along the boards. Picks it off. Pass to Boyle. Great check. Andrichuk in behind the goal. Checked by Tallender. Loose puck. We get an icing here, and the face-off will be back at the other end. I want to see that save again.
Oh, he knows he missed a good scoring chance there, Doc. Those are the kinds of opportunities that don't come around very often.
Face off to the right of the net. Buffalo wins the draw. Big shot. Got a stick on it. Gathered in by Connolly. Just out of reach. And he freezes the puck. They don't get much better than that. Let's see it again.
In order to make that save, you gotta have lightning-fast reflexes.
There's a look at the bench of the Lightning.
Doc, John Tortorella took home the 2004 Jack Adams Trophy, becoming only the third coach in NHL history to win both the Stanley Cup and the Jack Adams Award in the same year.
Draw to the left of the net. One times it. St. Louis moves in. Saved by Biron. Flip to the boards. Kubina behind the net. The shot. Huge pad save. Recovered by St. Louis. Had it, lost it. That shot's wide.
They're fortunate he didn't knock that one home.
Big cross check. Some guys throwing some big punches here.
This should bring the crowd to their feet.
The olive branch is waved.
I'm not sure this one is over. They may just start it up again when they return to the ice.
5 minutes apiece for the combatants. Face off in neutral ice. Face off won by Tampa Bay. To Pratt. Big blast. The save. Picked up by Shatan. Buffalo breaking out. Not so fast. Offside. There you get a good look at the Sabre bench.
Some adjustments being made down there right now, Doc.
Draw in the neutral zone. Taylor wins the draw. Drury delivers a blow.
Boy, was he punished.
Loose in front. Afanasenkov in the corner. Wrist shot. Great pad save. Sador in the corner. He drops it. Looking for the penalty call. Intercepted by Afanaganov. Loose puck. Hit by McKee. Lukowicz centers. Taylor feeds one out in front. Wow, what a bone-jarring hit. Pass to Drury. Pass picked off by Taylor. Afanasenkov moves in. Cross-check. Drury with the puck. Icing will face it off at the other end.
Sometimes you just need to relieve the pressure in your own end.
Draw to the right of the net. The Lightning win the draw. They score! Tampa Bay gets on the board first.
Brilliant one-timer.
How about that goal? Here it is again.
Mike, the goalie never had a chance on that incredible one-timer. This guy just loves to find the open man with a great pass. He's always creating chances for his teammates.
Draw at center ice. LeCavalier wins the draw. The Lightning are offside.
They tried to get a break going there, but it wasn't to be.
Face off at neutral ice. Briere sets it up. He shoots. Shut down. Dumont gets control. On goal. Got a pad on it. Gathered in by Shatan. Cut off by LeCavalier. The Lightning will be called for the penalty.
In the old days, they might ignore that, but not now.
Face off to the right of the net. Drury wins the draw. Slams one. Fantastic pad save. He can't get it. Sador flips it out of the zone. Drury called for elbowing.
Mike, the elbows were flying on that play.
Face off in the right circle. Buffalo wins the draw. McKee on the wing. His drive. Eaten up.
Kodalik misfired on that puck right in front.
Face off in the right circle. Connolly wins the draw. Buffalo ruled offside. Face off in the neutral zone. Buffalo wins the draw. Richards with the puck. With a wrist shot. He gloves it. Puck controlled by Fitzpatrick. Didn't get through. Boyle behind the net. Pass to Richards. Point-blank range. Denied to Kalinin. Skates in front. Drops it. Pass a bit off. Puck loose. A few seconds remaining in the period. Recovered by Richards. That's the end of the first period. At the end of one, the Lightning won, the Sabres 0. It's still early, but they have to answer back.
Buffalo could use an early goal to get a little momentum back, but it's no time to panic.
Buffalo getting the upper hand physically.
Everybody knows that the more chances you have, the more likely you'll score.
Your attention, please. Congratulations.
We're just about ready for the start of the second period. One back by the Lightning. Crossbull skates it out of his own end. 1-goal game. To Briere. A shortened power play now.
They've got to set it up quickly.
The wrist shot. Knocks it home. That one comes short-handed for Buffalo.
Nice answer to tie the game at 1 there, Doc. Now we'll see if they can take the lead with another.
Oh, what a shot there. Let's go to the replay.
The other players looked like they were frozen on that play, Doc. Fantastic execution on the part of little Daniel Briere. He comes at you strong and quick on those blades, and he's such a good anticipator out there. That's why he's able to score as often as he does, Doc.
Tampa Bay wins the draw. Tampa Bay breaking out. Drury standing in the penalty box, and he is now out.
Great job of warding off the power play.
Pyatt in back of the goal. Shoots. Denied with the blocker. Mayer with the puck. Across right. McKee with the puck. Bobby Boulin got a piece of it. To Modine. Front of the net. Saves it. And he holds on to it. Let's take another look at that tremendous save.
They tried to bang that one in, but oh man, what a spectacular save.
Face off in the left circle. Rockets one. Briere along the boards. Quick shot. He missed the net. To St. Louis. Front of the goal. Fires the wrist shot. Denied with the blocker. Finds the side of the net. And he hangs on. The replay will show us that save again.
He thought the goal was his, but the netminder quickly recovered for the save.
Face off to the left of the net. Roy wins the draw. Pass a little off. Cross ice to Dingman. Point blank range. Won't get there. Bobby Boulin out of his net. Sends it across. The score is tied. Left behind. The pad save. To Greer. Front of the net. Pass to Sador. Cross-checked. Hashed moves in. Save. Goes to the corner. Can't reach the pass. Fitzpatrick with the puck. The Sabres set up shop. Scoring chance. Hashed plays it. Kalinin in behind the goal. He can't get it. Got a piece of it. Dropped to Prospel. Puck loose. The advantage in shots belongs to Tampa Bay. Lukowicz in the corner. Cleared out by Fitzpatrick. The puck is iced by the Sabres. Face off to the left of the net. The Lightning win the draw. Denies him with the pad. Gets him with a cross-check. Gathered in by Modine. Left for the trailer. He won't allow it. And he decides to stop play. Draw in the right circle. Tampa Bay winning the face-off battle. Snatched out of the air. All knotted up. Buffalo on the breakout. He didn't catch it clean. Afanasenkov chases it down. Pass to Mayer. Intercepted. To Afanasenkov. Skates in front. Shooting. We'll have a stoppage in play as they fix the net. Draw in the left circle. The score is tied. Biron saves it. They're whistled for icing. We'll go to the other end. Face off to the right of the net. Shooting. Biron rejects it. LeCavalier feeds it to the center. Across left to Prospel. At the point. That one out of reach. Loose in the corner. Kubina takes the puck. Controlled by LeCavalier. Hashed on the wing. Just out of reach. Loose puck. Afinogenov moves in. Can't get through. San Luis in the corner. The Lightning whistled for a two-line pass. Face off at the point. To Fedotenko. Not much time left here. Hits the trailer. Doesn't connect. Intercepted by Briere. Point-blank range. Time almost up. Off the boards.
Oh, he's got to convert on an opportunity like that.
Pass to Fedotenko. Wrists it. Huge pad save. McKee battered him. A few seconds remaining in the period. Shatan moves in. That brings us to the end of the second period. Our score after 2, the Sabres 1, the Lightning 1. This is a tight one after 40 minutes.
This is turning into a war out there, Doc. We'll see if one of these teams can break the deadlock in the third period.
What a great game by Biron.
Yeah, he's been great, but his team hasn't taken advantage yet.
We'd like to extend an official welcome to the Andersonville Traveling Hockey All-Stars. Enjoy the game, fellas.
Time for the start of the third period. The Sabres control the draw. Kalinin with the puck. Denied. And he holds it for the whistle. Buffalo keeps the pressure on with its back-checking.
And it's great to back-check, but you need to create good scoring chances as well.
Draw to the right of the net. Drury wins the draw. Blocked. Pass to Modine. Got a chance. Blocked. Pass to Drury. Play is stopped for an offsides. The draw in the neutral zone. Briere wins the draw. Backhanded shot. Got some lumber on it. The centering pass. LeCavalier scores! No time to react on that quick one-timer.
Tampa Bay gains the upper hand once again. When the game is tied at 1, that next goal is always crucial.
He riddled the goalie. Take another look.
The goalie just never saw it, Doc.
Face off at center ice.
One
back by Buffalo.
Scored by
Pesh sends it in.
LeCavalier. Assisted
Sarge behind the goal.
Martin St. Louis.
One goal game. Save! And he freezes the puck. Face off to the right of the net. The Lightning win the draw. Stopped. Shooting. Tremendous pad save. And he holds onto it. Draw in the right circle. Roy wins the draw. Pass to Afanasenkov. Tampa Bay on the breakout. He fires. Denied. Pass to Roy. In front. He shoots. Got a blocker on it. Denied.
Boy, is he looking sharp.
And he decides to stop play. A save like that one deserves another look.
Heck of a grab there, Doc. When Hobby Boulin's on, and it looks like he's on tonight, it's going to be a long and frustrating game for the opposition. They're just banging their heads right now. Watch the way this guy grabs the puck and gets into the offensive zone, Doc. Man, he can make things happen.
Drops it. Rockets one. Hobby Boulin saves it.
He refuses to give in. Great save.
Solid check. Quick shot. Blocks it out of the air. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Wrist shot. Save. Doesn't connect. Fitzpatrick behind the goal. Feeds it across. Dumont centers. He scores. Hobby Boulin unable to stop that shot.
Oh, that changed things in a hurry. We've got a new game here.
They don't get much better than that. Let's see it again.
You keep putting the puck in front of the net and good things will happen.
Draw at center ice. Face-off controlled by the Sabres.
Chris Drury.
Pass to Drury. Picked off. Tampa Bay breaking out. Fedotenko with a shot. Deflects it with a pad. We're all tied up. A drive. Saved with the body. Drury hustles to it. Modine battered him. Pass to Drury. Puck along the boards. Gathered in by Afinogenov. Picked his pocket. The puck is touched up on the icing, so we're coming back.
Now they can get a change if they want it, Mike.
Face off in the right circle. Buffalo wins the draw. Pass to Afinogenov. The Sabres offside. Face off in the neutral zone. Tampa Bay wins the draw. Skates his way through the neutral zone. A fast pace to this one tonight, Panger.
Yeah, they're really putting out all they've got out there. This is an exciting game.
Save! And he holds it for the whistle. Draw in the left circle. The Sabres control the draw. Steered away. Denied.
He's quicker than a cat back there.
Backhander. Shrugged away by Biron. Buffalo breaking out. Taylor hammers him. Gathered in by Campbell. Pushed aside. To Andrichuk. Shooting. Knocked away. Cross-ice pass.
There is 1 minute.
Campbell battered him.
If you're not paying attention, you'll pay the price.
Buffalo on a line change. Off the pads. There is a wonderful pace out there right now, Panger.
Oh, they're beating the puck around out there. We're going to have to go fix it after the game.
LeCavalier hammers him. Pratt plays it. Skates his way through the neutral zone. The drive. Caught by Biron. And he hangs on. Holy mackerel, that save just makes you shake your head.
He got robbed on that one, Doc. You know, he's got to wonder what he has to do to score around here.
Face off in the left circle. The Sabres control the draw. That one out of reach. Loose at center. Dumped in by Hesh. Pummeled in front.
You've got to protect the area in front of the goaltender.
McKee chases it down. Gloved it.
Is that a BB or is that a puck?
That save deserves another look.
That was a beauty of a slap shot. But wow, what a save.
Face off in the left circle. Draw one by the Sabres. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Sudden death overtime coming up with the sound of the horn. After 60 minutes, it's all tied up.
That was 3 solid periods of hockey from both sides. It looks like we're in for an exciting overtime, Doc.
The team would like to extend a special thank you to all of our season ticket holders. Your loyalty has made tonight's game possible.
We're ready for the beginning of the overtime period. Buffalo wins the draw. Skates his way through the neutral zone. That one off target. Puck behind the net. St. Louis with a shot. Deflected with the shoulder. Puck in the corner. Vicious cross-check. A shot. The save. To Briere. Into the slot. Didn't get through. A drive. Shut down. We're all tied up. LeCavalier with the puck. Lost the puck. Pass to St. Louis. LeCavalier behind the goal. Pass in front. Takes a shot. Tremendous pad save. Centers the puck. Save.
Oh, Doc, that was nearly a goal.
Tampa Bay changing it up. The Sabres called for offside. Here we go. Some pushing and shoving going on. Draw in the neutral zone. The Sabres win the draw. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Off the pads. Feeds it across. Big contact on the cross-check. Loose at center. The backhand. Stop. And he freezes the puck. How about that save? Let's get another look.
Nice wrist shot, but not nice enough to get past him.
Face off to the right of the net. With a wrist shot. Denied by the pillows. 20 seconds left in the period. Skates his way through the neutral zone. Wrist shot. What a fantastic pad save. And he decides to stop play. Wow, that save deserves another look.
That's the kind of save that can inspire an entire team to play better.
Face off to the left of the net. Draw one by Drury. Modine feeds one out in front. Fires the wrist shot. Puck knocked away. Loose in the corner. This one ends all knotted up. It's now official. Buffalo 2, Tampa Bay 2. These teams really put on a show tonight.
It was a seesaw affair. Too bad one of these teams couldn't pull away.
Now here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. Third star for Buffalo, Daniel Briere. The second star for Buffalo, Chris Drury. And the first star of the game for Tampa Bay, Vincent LeCavalier.
Once again, we'd like to thank you for being with us tonight. And from my partner, Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich saying so long.